So we found this sound that we liked on the Hydra synth, and it sounds like this. But I wanted to change it up a little bit, so I loaded it into Pigments, and here's the name of the sample here, and this is what it sounds like. A little bit louder, but more or less the same. So then I'll pitch it up an octave. Now it sounds like this. And I also wanted it to be a bit more of a pad, so I increased the attack time. And I added a 4-man filter. Then I added some effects. And finally, because everything sounds better with delay and reverb, I added those. And that's what the final result is. So the drums that I liked were from this 6M0D6, but some of them were a little bit thin. For example, here are the kicks. So I layered them up, and this is the result, which is much better, but the snares were also a little bit thin. This is what they sound like. I layered it up, and here's the result. And when I put that into Groove Agent, this is what it sounds like. For the bass, I used this Orbit 3 sound. And it sounds quite different in different registers. So here's C3, and C4, and C2. And I prefer how it sounds in C3. And I also prefer the attack to the release. So I wanted to modify it a little bit. I loaded it into a Cubase sampler track. So I've trimmed off the release there. And then I looped it. And you hear that wah 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 sound. So I leaned into that and added some tremolo. And you hear how that's getting faster as we go up. So we can fix that with some audio warp. It sounds quite harsh, so I added a filter. At 3,300 Hertz, bit of resonance, bit of drive. And some chorus. And of course, some reverb. And it's quite different to where we were at the start. Of course, that would sound quite different with reverb too. After spending all of that time talking about sound design, there were only a few hours left to work on the actual track. This is the final result.